Do you ever have a thought about those sliding doors moments? That general background noise that maybe we didn't do this life thing right. You might have heard me talking about your next chapter course and think that it's not for you because you have the tick list of things. Maybe you have all of the things that you were told were going to make you happy. Maybe you worked hard. Maybe your kids are amazing and possibly a pain sometimes. And maybe even you look at the people around you and think that your relationship isn't that bad, actually. Things could be a lot worse. And, but there's still that thought that maybe things could have been different. What if life hadn't turned out this way? What if you had followed that dream to become a marine biologist? Or what if you hadn't said maybe when you meant yes? What if you hadn't gone home early that evening, or you took the train trip, or you put down that instrument for the last time, or you hadn't told yourself to be so goddamn reasonable? Where do all these parallel lives live? Sometimes, if you're anything like me, they keep you awake at night. I designed this course as a place to explore some of these feelings so that they don't have to disturb us and we can be more present in our everyday. A way to be able to navigate all of those things that we hoped for that didn't quite actualize, look at where we are now and also where we want to go. We can explore the complexity of all that never was and not bully ourselves by telling ourselves that we should be grateful with what we have now and diminish those feelings into non-existence, because it doesn't work. We've all been trying to bully ourselves better and guilt ourselves into gratitude for most of our lives, or you stifled a whole load of your dreams because you were trying to be palatable and liked and chosen. It doesn't shift the stuff. If you want a way to just get that story to feel a little bit more peaceful and feel like you have a little bit more hope going forward, and to maybe pick up some of those old dreams that you put down, that's what your next chapter is for. We begin on the 1st of June, and I'm going to teach you a way where you don't have to shut your feelings down. You can stop making those big emotions control decisions that you make going forward. You can cement yourself in your values, your ideals, your joy, and make steps going forward that aren't steps from regret. We're not trying to make up for lost time here. We're trying to build upon what we have. And I've got a whole course teaching that. If that feels like that resonates for you, I'd love for you to join us. You don't have to get lost in all of the maybes every time you get a bit wistful about what was. Let's find a way to be able to process some of this stuff so that we can look to the future with more empowered decisions. If you want a space to celebrate the possibilities, we're going to be having a lesson every week. There's going to be a workbook so you can look at digging into some of this stuff for yourself. We have a live group coaching call where you'll hear other people going through things that you thought were your personal secrets, and it's an amazing supportive community. And you're just going to be able to spend a little time working through some of this stuff that we just never get to talk about. There isn't a space for. All of my work is on equitable pricing. So there's a full wage fee if you can afford it, and that is £87 for the month. There is a concessions fee if you need that, and that is £37 for the month. And if you can't afford either of those options, then there are bursary spaces available. You just need to contact me. Both of those options have payment plans available on the site. And if you show up, you do the work, and you realise that this actually isn't for you, I'll give you a refund. I don't want to be taking the money from people who don't want to be here. This is a space for you to be able to explore what your next chapter could look like. If you'd like a little more hope in your days, this is going to be a great course for you. I hope to see you there.